What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tonyd2wild giving you guys and girls the review of the upcoming Jordan 1 Craft Ivory. Guys, I don't know if you know right now, but we're running a $2 slide sale right now over on sampleind.com. So go ahead, hop over. $2 for black. We got like an ivory color, an orange colorway, all available for $2 a slide. Get your whole family some slides at the end of the day and enjoy. Also, I'm gonna mention this a little bit later on in some follow-up videos, but moving forward with some of our bigger reviews, not like this shoe, but the big reviews, I'm gonna start adding in some fits for y'all. I have some people that have been wanting to see more fits along with the on foot portion. So moving forward into some of our videos, we will start encapsulating that and even putting the fits on in the video. So when you see a shoe that may be big like a military blue 4, I'll have on the outfit that I would recommend and show you guys and girls what I would rock with that shoe, you know, and maybe even make dedicated videos to those. Once again, those fit of the day videos, I know y'all been missing them, so we're gonna start bringing some of that back to the channel. But with that being said, this is it's not one of the heavy hitters, so we're just gonna keep it more simple. But moving forward, I got y'all. Bam! The Jordan 1 Craft Ivory, set to release on March 30th for a retail price point of $180. And these are already going for below retail as we speak. This is going to be a shoe, for the most part, that is going to be the most easiest accessible Jordan 1 on the market as we speak. And if it's something that you want to get your hands on at $180, you might be able to get it for below retail if you're willing to wait, or if you're willing to take the risk and go into the secondary market. With that being said, this is another Jordan 1 of the Craft iteration, the Jordan Craft collection. We've seen a Craft Ivory, but in the Jordan 3 this past, in February of some sort. And even those, they did fairly well for the most part, but also were kind of like a shoe that was still very accessible and get at the end of the day. And I know we should love it. I love it. I had no issue with it. But is this something that I always like to make sure you guys and girls know, whether it's something you need to run out to the mall or run out to your local boutique and just, you know, be up at 10 a.m. to get. This is something that more than likely you don't have to worry too much about. Even though it is called the Craft Ivory, it is very different than the Jordan 3 Ivory that we recently got our hands on. This upper is of a very rough, I would say, suede material. Reminds me a lot of the material that was utilized on the Jordan 5 Raging Bull or the Jordan 5 Toro Bravo. Or it was called the Toro Bravo, the Bravo Toro Jordan 5. I know it's the Raging Bull. We understand that. But the second iteration that we recently got of it was like given another name, but it was basically the same thing. We understood what it meant. But it's a very rough material that I am very familiar with. Like, I felt this type of material. It looks very soft maybe on camera, but for the most part it's a little bit grit. You can actually hear that, you know, it's a little more gritty than expected. On the back part you have this hemp-like material utilized in that, what seems to be in that Craft Ivory, or my bad, in that ivory material. The term craft more so meaning like shoes that are crafted from hand, you know, that is the theme that has been utilized with the craft theme, seeming of Jordans that are kind of just made from scratch or made from different types of materials and brought together and made into masterpiece. And then for the most part, the shoes are very nice, don't get me wrong. It's just with constant back-to-back releases and iterations of crafts this and crafts that, we have already a Jordan 1 Craft, the Vibrations of Nyjah, that was not that much off and different from this one. You kind of just only need one, not multiple. On the flight here, instead of it being printed, there is that flight patch. And this midsole also features a craft material, but this gray material, which I think is called sea glass, and then / pale ivory. So sea glass is what we're getting here. I want to say more so that gray colorway that we were seeing featured on the midsole. And yeah, more so on the midsole, there's speckling going on. Reminds me a lot of that, almost like that recycled material that we've seen a lot from Jordan brand, but from what I at least think, I don't think these are any Move to Zero-ish type of substance with it. On the bottom, however, there is none of that speckling going on. You just have that ivory bottomed out. On the tongue, you have the exposed foam once again. You have that ivory tongue. I'm surprised they didn't go with the term sail once again. You have the ivory box that we've seen, and this box has been utilized, I want to say, also for that Vibration of Nyjah. March 30th, the last Jordan to release of March, which has been for the most part a pretty chill like month. April is gonna have a lot of bangers, and a lot of those bangers are not Jordan related. So keep your eyes and ears peeled. I've seen already a list of what's to come, and it's going to be a lot. But this, you know, a very typical, not even typical, it's actually pretty different, but nothing that I see here that is amazing. It is a nice shoe overall, but it's not $180 worthy for me at the end of the day. And with me currently getting and downsizing, it's a pass. With that being said though, maybe it's something for you to cop. It's up to you. I hope you guys appreciate the review. Hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. And I'm gonna end you guys and girls off with an on foot review.